Just give me a second. And we're back. So, grab some. We're supposed to actually figure this out. It's a 2-to-1, two water, 1 unit of this. So I'm gonna add water now. Now the key to this is to not add too much water, right? But if you did, you could add a little back, a little of this stuff again, but you may have screwed it up. You need to make sure to use pretty much exactly. So by weighing it, you're going to get exact, or if you're a master grower, you could be a master eyeballer. I said could be, I didn't say guaranteed. I said could be. Now you're going to want to let that sit and do its thing for a little while. Set it aside. Grab one of your plates. Grab your favorite couteau. Start couping. The same size pieces as often as you can. So, great question, Jeff in Calgary. How do you do that? Yes, Jeff. sure you cut off all these eyes, though. These are disgusting. They look gross, right? So, cut them off. Take it to the side, throw it in the garbage. Do it again. Cut them in half. Jeff in Calgary. We got Ron in Toulon. Steve in Steinbach. Jeff in Saskatchewan. Jeff's everywhere. Friggin' Jeffy. Okay, throw those in the pot. Throw those in the pot. Compost. Compost. My wife was watching a show on Disney called The Beauty. I don't recommend anybody. I was eating lunch, she was watching it. I was eating dinner, she was watching it. Oh man. That in the water. Pomme de frite. Cubed hash brown. So many ways to have a good time on a Monday. We're gonna figure out at least 2 or 3 of them today. Dreamweaver. Hi, baby. My wife sings to me from the doorway sometimes. Makes me so happy. I'm gonna slice up some mango and a few. She's so beautiful, guys.
This is my food.
Yeah. This is your type of thing. Oh, so tonight I put it. I'm soaking this right now. So
Just don't make it with a portion.
I did. I mean,
You're making something. Something.
yeah. You want to see? I don't really want you fingering it around.
Can I knife you?
No, you can. This isn't the scene.
Yeah, just open it.
If they sent us a freaking baby turkey. Look,
Heavy stuff.
it's not even a thing here. It's so weird.
It's food. It's my
Oh,
protein
it's
shake
Yeah.
and
I
my.
think it's, how do you, it's not gonna open, oh yeah, it is gonna open right here. A weird box that you say. Oh, careful.
Oh,
What?
oh, it's the rest of those. Okay. And I knew my food wasn't coming today. 'Cause it said it was coming on Friday.
This is it. This is it.
Okay,
That's
let's
the
see this
boys,
one.
and this- the
Maybe
first
they
two
all
have
lose
the
their
boys.
mind.
Definitely not. You take a look, okay, honey? My back. Gotta wash my hands. Slowly, though.
I'll bring that stuff.
No, I
All the
will.
other stuff got
I
frozen.
will.
That's fine. It also defrost.
Those are frozen solid?
Yep, I have to wait for them to defrost.
That's not actually proper. We'll have to see about that. That
Yeah.
one.
We'll have to see. I'm sure they can be frozen.
I don't think so, but you go ask. I mean, I'll ask Robert while
And
here.
they don't.
Because that's not supposed
They
to
don't
happen.
have this flavor in the warehouse. So.
At least you get to try it, but if it could be off already. But here, take one with you, honey. Honey, listen.
It's frozen
Just
solid
go-
back.
Take it in there because the only way you're gonna know is if you taste it. I need to know right away, basically. You have to, before you open it, love, shake the crap out of it.
Obvious.
You, like, shake it, girl. Okay, we're doing cookies and stuff. I want to do some cookies first because we're supposed to. I did the other painting. Wife said cookies last weekend. Then literally hell froze over. So hell is unthawed today. It's minus 15. Take it up to minus 25. It feels like minus 25 with the wind chill. That's nothing. Blow farts in that all day. I'll go sleep in a snowbank for $500 an hour right now. That's gonna be euros. But yeah, that happened. I hope I just didn't throw a thing I just shaved off. That kind of upsets me when I do that. I rarely do that, but I might have. I don't think I did. We'll move on here. I'm going to wash this plate. We'll use this plate for dinner. Now we'll start. Now that we have our two ingredients there, that's our main and our other main. Now I'm going to work on the other main, which otherwise known as gravy. So we'll get our third main going right now. I washed this pot here to the side yesterday. I washed everything here, so we're good. Sinks are clean, stoves are clean, countertops are spotless, floors are clean, fridges are clean. We started off the year really good. Cupboards are clean. We're going to get in and organize the cupboards this month or next month. And then the house will be pretty much in order. We'll do our garage in the spring and the summer and the fall. It's always an ever-changing. Garages are always like clean and dirty, and not dirty, but you know, they get packed with stuff, right? So we'll probably sell a bunch of stuff next year, this year, and then we'll have a lot less stuff and a bit more money. So I'm gonna do some gravy packs now. I'm gonna do 2 gravy packs because I thought we were poor the other day, but it turns out it was a temporary thing. We just didn't go to the bank and get $500 to buy 6 packs of gravy from the dollar store, but we went and got the $500 so we could buy Canadian gravy. Good thing we got there before noon because the price of the gravy actually went up to 650 Canadian dollars. But we got there just in time. Name me another country that paid over $1,000 for 2 packs of gravy. That's right, Germany. Very good, Jeff in Ottawa. What the hell are you doing there, Jeff? Layover. Ah, sucks to be you, bud. Next, we're looking at doing biz here. I'm gonna whisk the gravy. That's why I showed you the whisk earlier. We're doing whiskey-like things, otherwise known as whisking, not whiskeying. I don't even like that stuff. That stuff's gross as fuck, bro. Next, we're gonna start on the main. Next, now we're gonna do this up. I believe we nailed the proportionary measures here. I don't know for sure though. I mean, I guess we'll find out. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch this one to that one, pop and drop this to the back, pop it here. Why wouldn't we? Slide that over. Pop and drop. Bang. Olive oil. Bada bing. Like so. I cut 2 mangoes. And then I'll basically, I think I need bread and butter. Yep, I just checked. This meal requires 2 fancy slices of bread and butter. The mashed potatoes, the gravy, the side, the bread and butter. Oh, it's gonna all play together. I don't even think there's dessert today. I have a protein bar. We gotta have a protein shake for dessert after. Yeah. I'm actually out of my good protein powder, and when I went to Costco, I saw the protein powder prices. I almost shit. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna start doing, but I'm eating a lot of greens, and I'm okay with it, but I'm not super okay. I'm not looking to get fucking abs here and skinny. I just want to have like tasty food and keep, I want to stay strong. You know what I mean? This green stuff is kind of, I'm gonna get way too, I'm looking to keep some bulk on me, eh? I need some extra sweets in there or something junky, you know what I mean? I can't be like too perfectly organic, you know what I mean? So, I'm going to show you guys a little trick here. If you didn't know, now you know. That's gravy. In order to cook gravy, you got to turn gravy on. Hey, baby. Gravy, baby, how you doing, girl? Ooh, girl, you looking fine, gravy, baby girl. Girl. Don't let my wife catch you talking like that to me. Unless you got $500 hollows. She ain't listening. So you wanna bring this stuff over. Number 1. Whoa. There you go. Now this is my first time making this stuff. We'll see what happens. It's different. It's flakier. The other one was way more like a crumble, and it was hard, like basically like bits, like bacon bits. This one is more like a fajita, or like if you've been to Subway, what they put in their steak and cheese. So I'm super excited to do steak and cheese plant-based sandwiches with this, otherwise known as, what the hell are they called? A Philly cheesesteak. I can't wait to have you guys taste my eats, okay? So, I don't know if you're supposed to pour that in or not, like if it's supposed to be like saucy or what, but we'll find out. We'll cook this down. We'll do it right. And who knows? I may make another batch of this tonight. Like, I could do this on bread. We could do this with a gravy. You could just eat this on its own. You could eat this probably with, you could definitely eat this with a lasagna. This would go perfect in a lasagna, in fact. So, you have options. Big time options right away, early out of the gate with this one. I'm going to add, I haven't tasted it yet, but I can kind of smell it. Let me give it a whiff. Like I said, it smells like steak early, but it's got to cook up, it's got to crisp up. But I am going to add a hair of something. And this way, because staples, not even staples, these are like kind of mandatory requirements when you're cooking if you're good looking, which I am. And you just want to go slow with everything you're doing, yo, because you just never know. And you're just adding a little bit, but that little bit is gonna enhance the flavor profile tenfold. I can promise you. I can promise you. Now I know there's one other thing I would like to hit this with. I gotta get this stuff out of here now too. I've managed to do a bunch of things. Here's the bread right here. So this mustard sounds good. I'm such a weird old dude. I'll probably have a little bit of horseradish and mustard on the side. And I'm German too. Also Icelandic. So like I said, weird old dude coming at you. You probably never had you've never met an Icelander. Guaranteed that's like a no-brainer. And then number two, you've never met a German Icelander. So and then you never met an old dude German Icelander. There's so many things going on here right now. We can't even talk about it. There's even other stuff about me you can't know about. One of my toes is bigger than the other. Don't tell the government. I think I'm going to hit it with this. To me, honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing. But if I were this type of thing, I would know what to do. If I'm thinking I've nailed it, there's only one way to tell. And that's to taste it. Smelling it is for sure one thing. Without pissing around or anything, definitely sniffing something. It's an excellent indication if you should be going down there. You know what I mean? So let's go this way and see what we're really doing here. Now, I'm really feeling this already, and I just started banging this out, right? Flavortown called. I'm invited. My wife's invited. Pound Town called. She's missed like 14 calls today from Pound Town, so we'll have to straighten that out. We'll have to get her a beeper. All right. Next, those potatoes are potatoing, of course, as always. So this is probably about 7, 8, 9 minutes out. I'm going to say the gravy is about, no clue. Let's check. It's sometime more. Gravy is so suspicious, you just can't tell. But I've definitely stirred the gravy rapidly, slowly, and affordably. And we're just going to take that gravy spoon and just put it back into this here. I want them to get to know each other early, you know what I mean? But boy, it's starting to smell good, like farts in an old folks home. And a can of old veggies left in the sun for way too long. That's how you know we're halfway there, okay? You're starting to smell different smells now, right? Filling your house with old people sniffs. You know you're doing the God's work, okay? So I put a little butter on the spoon, otherwise known as plant-based bear. The potatoes, we're going to potato them right now. Yep, they are potatoing, and they've been potatoed carefully and effectively. Most of all, affordably. I don't know if you heard about the weevil famine, but today at 4 p.m., the wife and I are going to learn more about that. We missed episode 6 of Fallout, season 2, episode 6. We're loving it, by the way. Literally in a day and a half, there's episode 7. But it's fine. We'll catch up today. 1 sleep, 2 sleep, bang! Another episode. Away we go, bud. We're learning. History is happening on Amazon Prime right now. Real history, okay? So, you know when the billionaires are making movies, it's harder for other people to get them. You know what I mean? They're out in a yacht somewhere. It's like, well, how did the seagull turn into, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna say it was a seagull that rammed the $40 billion yacht and took them out. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It's not a seagull. But at least he got to tell us what was going to happen to us before it happened to us. You know what I mean? Apparently, Europe and Norway and Finland is warming at 3 times the expected temperature rate. So, I don't know, guys, if you're paying attention, but stuff is happening, okay? It's not about who's right or who said it. It's just about recognizing what the fuck is going on, okay? And then maybe adapting, you know? But right now we're in a little bit of trouble, you know what I mean? I don't know anybody with a $40 billion yacht, so looking to make friends with a Billy with an absolute trilly. Not so much a Millie. You know what I mean? Probably about to be a Millie here in a flash. Me and the wife we're just gonna move to a tropical island and play stranded. Be like, ahoy, sailor! And then once we get on the dude's yacht, you know what I mean? We're gonna check him, be like, hey, have you seen Fallout? If he says no, I mean, can you do math? Oh man, I'm waiting to eat dinner here. We're spreading butter on rye bread, which will then hit the pan, obviously, like the other day. But you're just baguetting it. You know, you're just crisping it to one side, you're kissing the other side, you're getting those the olive oil, whatever remnants you can get there, little bits. You're getting those to kiss the sides of the crusted bread you've placed on your angel wife's plate. And now, yeah, I don't know what's going on, so we're just here doing things right now. I don't think anybody truly really knows what's going on, and if they do, someone out there is a very bad person. This is, I would say, like, oh, the gravy's done. Good thing I don't know how I do it. I look over and I see this. Do you know what this is? This is 10 seconds away from a lot of swears. 15 seconds away from a boatload of swears. Any longer than that, you gotta sell the place. Okay? Look at the gravy on me, bud. Wait, let's get the full effect going. Let's use up a bit more money. Look at the gravy on me, bud. Takes a lot of money to run that flash. You guys should be sending money right now. So you send money to me, and one of the richest corporations on earth takes 30% of my money before it actually gets to me. It's their money first, and then they give me some of it, and then I get taxed. So if you send $500, I'm probably getting at least $3 or $4. You know what I mean? I feel like Google's making out like a bandit, considering advertisers pay them. They shouldn't take any money from YouTubers. No money at all. Zero. Because they profit off of the advertising side. So they'd be like taking money from the creators that literally put out the content. Like, I cost electricity. I need the cell phone, costs money. I had to buy these ingredients. I had to buy the frying pan. I had to buy the oven. They've chipped in none of that. And they're taking, like, I'm shaking because they get more money than I get. Because I had to pay for all that shit just to get the money for that video that they took from. They get more than I get. Very, very wrong. If they cared about the creator, they would stop taking from the creator. So this is done. I can safely say this is cooked. Alright. This was already dead to begin with. But now it's gone and dead. You know what I mean? Dead. We got gravy. The potatoes are still a few out. So I'm going to scrape this off the pan. I'm going to place it on a paper towel. And then I'm going to put the french fries. Then I'm going to put the potatoes in the pan. And it's gonna get awesome in here. But first things first, let's show you guys truly how sexy I really am right now. And we're gonna double, oop, nope. I just got word from the producers, we can't. Paper towels are $79 a slice here in Canada. Actually, nope, the dollar just went down again. Paper towels are $85 nope, sorry, it went down again. $97. Nope. A producer said don't even bother. It's over $104 a slice, but it's going down. The Canadian dollar's dropping every second, so that if you don't buy 1,000 slices for $40 billion right now, it'll probably cost you $40 billion for one tomorrow. Okay? Now, guys, we're moving right along here. You can see this wonderful I've created on a live stream. Oh, yeah. So you want to go like this, and then let gravity use itself against itself, which doesn't exist. It's a density. Gaseous forms, buoyancy, and density exist. Buoyancy. You know what buoyancy is used in? In water. Density? Oh my God, is that good? Is used in the air. Now, I'm going to drain that. Pop it in here. We're going to make some oil. This is 110%. It's really good. We're making Philly cheese. I can't believe my wife is just so cool. My wife if it weren't for my wife, plant-based would suck. Like, being a vegetarian, vegan wouldn't be anywhere near as tasty. My wife has cool feeds and stuff, and there's cool people on the internet. I believe these are from Australia, actually. Canada. I would love to go to Australia. I know a few people that live there from Canada. I grew up with them and they live there now. Full-time, married to Australians, whatever it is, they work in Australia, all this and that. Australians were some of the first people to love my channel in the world. Of course, there were Canadians as well, but Australia really came to my YouTube channel. Showed so much love in the beginning. Still have a ton of obviously. Still getting a lot of love from Australia. Just the other day, in fact, YouTubers from Australia were shouting me out. Now this is going to take a little while, so the only way to really do this is to slide everything to the sides. Well, what you want to do first is let this steam off for a good minute or two on high, almost as high as she'll go, because it's gonna just evaporate a crap ton initially. Okay. Take another look at your gravy. It's got a nice fresh skin onto that gravy. Skin looks tasty. Oh, look. A little bit of the Arctic ice is breaking off of the... Ah, look at the gravy skin, bud. Oh, that's going in my mouth. That is going in my mouth. You can hear the water and the oil kind of meeting. The bottom. Whatever's left. And you see there at the top of the pan, all the steam coming off on this side. And it'll be intense for a minute or two. You see it. And then when you don't see as much steam as you see right now, you want to turn them just real gently from the bottom. You don't want to go in there and kind of chop it and mash it down. You're just looking to turn it, flip it. Turn it, flip it, turn it, flip it, turn it, flip it. About there. And then just kind of piece it, move it around into a few spots. This is going to be epic. Now season it up before you need to turn and flip, because you want to get this side, all this, locked in flavor-wise, and it's going to steam and start flavoring the whole pan up. We'll see. Not too much though. Less is more. But get it on there, you know what I mean? But don't overdo it. You're a total goof if you overdo it. Special Caribbean seasoning. Herbs. Put a little bit of the herbs in the gravy, just a hair. You don't want to mash that gravy, but you want to mash it, okay? And then this one, get some of this in there. Add some of this in your gravy too. This is a huge sheet pan, so we're looking to get some of this out of the bottle and into the pan. Next, some into the pot. A little bit decent amount. This stuff's tasty. Doesn't hurt you. We're done in there. Come back over to this thing. Talk to it for a second. Really get to know it for a second. I didn't add all the olive oil right away because there was a boatload of water in the bottom, right? You're seeing steam come up still, but here's the thing. The sizzle is 50% of the sizzle, and it's quieter now. It's not so... It's just it's like a real chill. So what you can do now is just a little skin of that. Just a little kiss. Here, see it? Hear that? More intense now, eh? It's the remainder of the water fighting back against that sweet kiss of the olive oil. Kiss it and dip it. Just like that. And even if you can steamroll it, you're doing God's work right now. Steamroll. Oh, look at the color. Look at the color. Initially, we weren't even going for that. We got that. So these were exactly the most, like, fuck you, Gordon Ramsay. You can't cook potatoes half as good as I can. And I could cook them faster than you, bud. I'll be specific when I say this. I could outcook you. Okay? Potato king, bud. Fuck you, Ramsey. Fuck you. Fucking Gordon. There can be only one fucking Gordon, and it ain't you, bud. It's Hash Gordon, my uncle. Fucking legend. Now, obviously, we've made freaking God himself here. This is not Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Don't be fooled. I know that, like, you can see the resemblance. Jesus was a pan of potatoes. He was a fried potato pan. He was a good potato pan. Man, was he a tasty potato pan. I name this dish Jesus Christ. I name this dish after myself. Fuck. I'm getting too funny, guys. You know when you know when you get too funny, they come for you, right? And I know what you're thinking. Hey Hash, they must have got you then? Well, they didn't get me specifically. They got my channel. It's totally different. It's totally different. I'm still doing it. It's just really hard for anybody to see it. They got me on complete. Only they're watching. Really, is like 77 trillionaire greasy reptilian old men. They get say they're like, no, fuck. He's literally like 99 secrets. None of them even talk about, like, no one talked about this today. Only him. Yeah, no, don't let this guy. This fucking guy, they're saying right now. You know what I mean? So, when you know, I'm over here doing all the God's work at once, obviously. My My father Zeus is very happy.
No, I'm actually, my father is Thor. I kind of forget that sometimes, but I'm actually not Thor. I'm Hashi. I'm better. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure the dude that bore Thor, like he probably bore him himself, he was such a man. You know what I mean? Didn't even need a chick. Or like, I'm gonna have my own baby. You know what I mean? And then there were 4. Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is either smoking or, I mean, it could be ready, it might not be. The wife said one time that the potatoes were uncooked, so now I'm just on eggshells with if they're perfectly cooked or not, so I gotta make sure. She threw them at my head last time. Oh, these potatoes are smelling epic. They're looking epic. I'm just hoping the wife is going to be as receptive to the epicness of these epic potatoes I've been working on for 4 hours. And I've already got that other stuff ready. I'm going to quickly pop it back in the pan and just warm it up again and then plate a bunch of it, leave the rest of it to the side in the pan for a few hours. I'll come and I'll box it up later. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to plate up and shut up. I'll see you guys on the next one. We're going to plate up and shut up on the next video. I finished dinner, as always, in under an hour. Like a boss, not a bitch. I'll see you next